swelling of ankles and feet, unusual tiredness or weakness, vomiting, weight gain or loss, and depression.
Wait a damn minute.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're new here, then you better go down there and subscribe, because first of all, it's free. Second of all, I don't know what you're doing not subscribing while you're watching my ish. Like, that ain't cool.
When you stay in love with you, I love that we're so comfortable.
Today, I'm gonna be talking about my acne journey and about why I don't take birth control anymore. Guys, everyone is different. What works for me may not work for you. I'm not a professional doctor yet, so this video is just about my personal experience. Thank you. Anyway guys, so all my life I had clear skin, right? And then puberty came and my skin went downhill. I didn't even have a skincare routine then. I just wake up, wash my face with my bar soap and hit the road, you know? So I started getting acne, and at the time it was like just 1 or 2 pimples. I was like, oh, this is just a phase. It's gonna go away. It's obviously gonna go away. Like, oh, brush it off, you know? And then months passed. Next thing you know, I was in Form 4 and my face was looking like a lunch bar, guys. Like, this should be illegal. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? At this point, people were telling me that, yo, your acne is pretty bad. It was like hormonal acne mixed with cystic acne type, because I had those really big pimples that hurt like all around, like they just hurt. So I went to my family doctor and he gave me a bunch of ointments. So it was like a bacterial type of ointment and like another, I wish I remembered the names, but they weren't important, that's why I don't remember them. So it was 2 creams and he told me to mix them and put them on my face. Cool. I used those for like a month until both the creams finished and dololo changed, like nothing was changing. So I told my mom, like, we need to go and ask for something better because this isn't working. So I went to a dermatologist. I went to the dermatologist by EATON CBD, and it was 400 bula for a consultation, which was like the cheapest dermatologist that I found at the time. I went for a consultation and she checked out my face and asked me a lot of questions. It was progressive, and she gave me the Cetaphil wash and moisturizer, and then she put me on Accutane. You know, the devil drug. All my acne people know what the fuck Accutane is, okay? And then she gave me a cream called Retin A. Was there anything else? And there was also the Benzac wash. Benzac, it was a little tube. When I left that place, the subtotal was literally like 1,200 bula, guys. Like, I was literally like, if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna kill myself. That was a lot of money, because that's 1.2 plus the 400 consultation, and then you add that to the Accutane and the other things that I was supposed to get. She told me to wash my face with the Benzac wash, moisturize, then put the Retin A on my pimples. So it was all fine, and she told me the first 2 weeks my skin is gonna peel. And peel it did. It was literally peeling. Like, my face was sensitive. I had to put on like extra sunscreen because you know how Accutane is. Accutane makes you... Guys, Accutane is a horrible... Let me even... The side effects of Accutane include dry skin, itching, rash, dry nose, nosebleeds, cracks in the corners of your mouth, dry lips. Is that it? I was on this medicine for 2 months, and I know that you're supposed to take it for 3 months, but after month 2, Bomade couldn't pay for the medication. They claimed that it was a cosmetic and not a medicine. So they didn't pay for the first 2 months as well. I had to pay like with cash, and EATON is 500 bula per month. Apart from that, it actually did help. Like, the side effects is just very trash, but it helped pretty good. Like, my skin was getting clear. Benzoyl peroxide and retin A mixed together, they bleach your face. So I literally was getting very, very light, and people were asking me at school like, girl, do you bleach your face? I still felt insecure because like my skin wasn't completely clear, and I was still having like some image issues and stuff like that. And then some time passed by, and I think end of Form 4 or beginning of Form 5, I had bad stomach cramps, and those cramps were so bad I almost fainted. So I had to be admitted to the hospital. Yeah, so I got admitted to Bokamoso private hospital, and they put me on a drip. Yeah, whatever. So after that, the doctor told me to visit a gynecologist because maybe I have PCOS. And I went to visit. Okay, if I remember it, I'll put it down here. I don't know if he's still there, but he's the one who helped me. So I explained my symptoms to him, and he's like, oh, okay, it doesn't sound like you have PCOS, so let me just put you on birth control. I was 16 at the time, so he asked me if I'm sexually active, and I was like, no, I'm not, because at the time I wasn't. Till now, Virgin Mary, you know what I'm saying? I was born to this earth.
I was born to this earth. I haven't slept with any woman before. I am purely virgin.
So I was put on Diane 35, and he told me to take it for 6 straight months and see if there's a change. And apparently Diane is also really good for acne. So it was like, oh, 2 in 1, cool, let's get it. So I was put on birth control, guys. Hell, that is the only thing I can say about birth control. That shit makes you feel like you're not you. I had to come back to show you guys the side effects. This medication is used to treat severe acne in women that have not been successfully treated with antibiotics or other treatments. The symptoms that more than 50% of women using this drug experience are breast pain, dizziness, excess hair growth on face, chest, and legs, hair loss, headache, irritability, menstrual pain, mood changes, nausea, nervousness, runny or stuffy nose, swelling of ankles and feet, unusual tiredness or weakness, vomiting, weight gain or loss, and depression. Guys, the only reason I'm not wearing my glasses on camera is because they're reflecting. The first month I took it, it was like, you know, my body's getting adjusted to this medicine. Second month, my body was going through it. My mind, the side effects of that medicine. Oh, by the way, I had stopped taking EATON, right? Diane 35 put me through it. And guys, if you have underlying mental illnesses and you go on birth control, they need to warn you about that, because he didn't tell me. If you have those and you go on birth control, it like multiplies everything you're feeling by 100. So now I was getting the worst mood swings. I was gaining weight. My face got chubbier. I'm already chubby, so just imagine. I remember at the time I had grew like, I grew a cup and a half up my bra sizes, because I was itty bitty titty gang, guys. I used to be itty bitty titty gang in high school, and as soon as I started taking Diane, my titties just, I don't even remember half of what I was feeling when I was on Diane, because I was so depressed that medicine made me forget everything that I was, okay, not the medicine, but the depression. It made me forget everything that I was feeling that time when I was taking Diane. I was literally depressed the whole time I was on this medicine.
We depressed!
Oh, on top of all this, I felt numb 100% of the time I was on it. I couldn't feel anything. And if I was feeling anything, it was just like bad symptoms. Like I couldn't feel any happiness. I couldn't feel sad. I was like, as much as I was depressed, I was very numb. And I don't know if it was the Diane, but it really made things worse for me. But my period pains was still there, but not as painful as before. I always had migraines. I was nauseous during my period, but not like on other times. Yo. The nervousness, like I already have anxiety. It's just it's like, you know, I'm gonna take it for at least a year so that I see if things are changing. My face got incredibly clear, like best thing for my face at the time. And then I moved to China, and I got Diane from the pharmacy in China for 2 months before I quit. Because at the time, I don't know what changed. I don't know if it was like a change in the way I was feeling, but oh my gosh. And I had horrible insomnia. And I don't know if it was because of the Diane, but I just had horrible insomnia, and I had to be put on something for that. So like, it was just like all these symptoms were coming back full circle when I started taking them in China. And I remember talking to my mom, and I was like, Mom, I don't think I can continue taking birth control. Like, I'm dying inside. My skin is clear, so let's stop it. Like, that's the point, right? Cool. And I'd still take ibuprofen for my cramps. So it was fine. Like, I had figured out a way in and a way out of all the symptoms that I was having in my body. So yeah, I ended up quitting Diane, and then after I quit taking it, my period didn't come for 3 months. Best believe I was having the time of my life. I texted my family doctor and I asked him, like, why isn't my period coming? Because I was also confused. I was like, am I pregnant? Am I pregnant?
Am I pregnant? Am I pargant? Am I gregnant?
I texted him and he's like, no, because you stopped mid-cycle. It'll be back in 3 months. And yeah, after 3 months it came back, and the rest is history. Right now, I even forgot that this was my acne journey. Right now, I'm not on birth control anymore. My acne, on the other hand, well, my face is looking better than usual. I will zoom in. I've got a pimple there, by the way. My face is looking better than usual nowadays because I'm on a strict skincare routine, and I'm trying out some new products, which my skin is loving. So that's it. That's my acne journey, guys. And to be honest, there's days where I hate my skin, there's days where I love my skin. Like, there's no in between, you know? And that's what comes with having acne. Like, it's really messed up, and it can really mess up your self-esteem, and it can actually make you very depressed, because waking up and seeing yourself in the mirror every day looking like that, and like that feeling doesn't go away, and you are always going to be self-conscious even if you don't have acne, because that shit scars you. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I've explained all the medicines that I've been on and why I don't take birth control anymore. So thank you so much for watching. Please drop a like, subscribe, share it to your friends. If you're a girl and you know what I'm going through, drop a comment below and tell me how your acne journey or contraceptive journey looks like, and if you take birth control or not. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. See you next time.